this. So, to do the first one, what does my box look like? It's a 1 by 2 box, yeah? So it's just like that. Okay, so we've got the 6V goes here because we're multiplying. That's one length of my rectangle. The other length of my rectangle is there. So that's the area of the rectangle I'm trying to find. We break it down into the two parts, our 2V and our plus 3. The area that's in here, how do you find that area?
6V times 2V.
6V times 2V. Now you guys have done this. 6V times 2V is 12V squared. Okay, you've done it. Some of you guys are forgetting that, but you've done it. What's the area of this one over here? 6V, it's that length, 6V times that length, which is 3V, becomes 18V. So there's my answer, is it? 12V squared plus 18V. Can I add or collect any like terms there? Can I simplify that any further? No, because I don't have, I've got V squareds and I've got V's. I don't have the same letter combination. Does that sort of make sense? Yeah? Lots of people coming up to me asking me that question. Okay, what about the next one? What about question 2 over here? What sort of box is that going to be? Same one. Alright, so I draw the same box. One length of my rectangle is 7. The other length, hard to imagine, because it's not really a rectangle, but it's negative 5V minus 8. What we do is you break it down into the two lengths that we know, the two different components. So 5, this area here is going to be negative 35V. This one here is going to be negative 56, yeah. It's hard to think of the area being negative 56, okay, but so my answer therefore is just negative 35V minus 56. That's my area. That's my answer when I expand those brackets. So you got 3 and 4 there. Just quickly while I'm talking to you now, question 5. How are you going to do question 5? It's a 2 by 2 box. Okay, 2 by 2 box. So this length is 2n plus 2. This one is 6n plus 1. Doesn't matter the order if I had 6n up the top rather than 2n up top? Nope. Okay, my rectangle would look, instead of a rectangle looking like that, it would look like that. So it doesn't matter. The area of the rectangles is still the same. So what's the area just in here? 12n squared. What's the area of this one just here? 12n. What's the area of that one just there? 2n. And what's the area of the bottom one? Not 3. It's this is 1 and that length is 2. So the area is 2. Gives you my answer of 12n squared. 12n plus 2n is 14n plus 2. Okay, there's my answer. Any questions with that stuff? Alright, video's back on, so shush now. So, question 7. Jamie, what sort of box is it going to be?
2 by 2.
A 2 by 2 box. Okay, there's my 2 by 2. Where's going to go where?
X and then negative 3 on top.
So, x and negative 3 there.
Yep. And then 6x and negative 2.
6x and negative 2 there. Yep, cool. What's this area of that rectangle just there?
6x squared.
Perfect, yep. What's this one just here?
That's how I'm stuck.
What this length is 6x, that length is negative 3.
So just 3x.
No, because it's 6x times negative 3, negative 18x, yep. Okay, so this length down here, which is x, that's negative 2. That area, that bottom left, is negative 2x. And at bottom right, Jamie, what's that one?
Negative 6.
Negative 2 times negative 3. Just positive 6. Okay. So my answer therefore is 6x squared minus 20x, because negative 18 minus 2 gives you negative 20x, plus 6. There's my answer. Any other questions? 13? 13? That's a good question. How about that one there? How do you do that one there? So everyone, should we stop and probably look up this one, please? Yeah. This is just like, it's a rectangle. No, it's a square, sorry, isn't it? Yeah. It's a square where this side is 4p minus 1 and this side here is 4p minus 1. So it's just a square like that, where both sides of my square are the same length. The area in the top left, 16p squared, not 4p squared, 16p squared. This is minus 4p, that's minus 4p, and that is positive 1. 16p squared minus 8p plus 1. Happy with that? Yeah? Happy with that? So it's that square, means it is a square square. Any other questions?
What number do we have to go to?
I'm glad someone gave this sort of question a go. Alright? So, what's this box going to be?
2, 3.
It's a 2x3 box, eh? It's a 2x3 box, because this bracket has two parts, which is 4a plus 2. This bracket, broken down to 6a squared, negative a, and 2. Obviously, my size of my rectangles don't reflect anything on the area of the rectangle. But top left, what's the area of that one there called? Going to be 24a cubed. Good. Next one, right next to it?
4a squared.
Negative 4a squared. Okay, 4a times 2. This one, 8a. The bottom one, 12a squared. Next to it, minus 2a. And last one is 4. Now, do you notice this is written down with the number of a's in the number of numbers? This is a squared, then a's, then a to the power of 0. You see how they're written like that? If you write your expressions like that, it helps you later on. Because what do you notice about these two here? Both to the power of 2. What do you notice about these ones? Both a's, aren't they? And if you think back to the questions up above, get that here, these two simplified. Okay? It doesn't always happen that way, but if you've written it down with a squared, a's, and their numbers, they simplify. So my answer, 24a cubed, 12a squared minus 4a squared is positive 8a squared. 8a minus 2a is positive 6a plus 4. There's my answer. Can you see that? And the other way of making these sort of questions harder, okay, is to do a question like this. So try this one. X plus 1 times x plus 3 times x plus 5. Alright, here you go. How do you do it? Well, if you pretend this is just like, well, is that now area or is that now something different? It's like a volume, eh? So this is now like the volume. So it's got an x plus 1 times an x plus 3 times an x plus 5. How do you find the volume of that shape? Well, what you do is you find the area of the front, so you sorry, that should be a 3. X squared, oi, thank you. Shush, thank you. Find the area of that front face, which is x squared plus 4x plus 3. And then you times that Oh, no, I haven't done that, sorry. I've done the area of the bottom face there, sorry. And you times it by the height, how far that shape's being stretched. So you can times that by x plus 5. In other words, you're going to have another one of those 3x2 boxes.
Is that right?
It's coming up on board, isn't it? There's my area. Well, actually, sorry, there's my volume, isn't it? That's the volume of my shape. Any questions with that? Can you see that? The guys that didn't understand it?